Hi guys, this is an abs and arms workout for all levels. We're going to get right into it, so if you need to take a few minutes to stretch, go ahead and press pause and you can take a quick stretch, and otherwise we're going to start. So you're going to start on your hands and your knees. We're going to come into a tabletop position, and we're going to start by doing a few cat-cows. So you're going to arch your back and reach your chest forward, look up, and then round, curling the tailbone under, dropping the head. Inhale, arch, look up, and exhale, round. We'll do two more. Inhale, and exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Good. Coming back to neutral with your spine. You're going to walk your hands out just a few inches, just to make room to do the next one. So you're going to bring your knees together. We're going to drop the hips over to one side, and then come through center and drop them over to the other side. I like to do this because it stretches out the hips and the waist. And then other side. And one more time to the other side. Good. Coming back to tabletop. And now we're going to do some arm and leg reaches. So you're going to take your right hand, lift it off the mat, and then you're going to take the left knee and lift it off the mat. You're going to start with a bent knee and arm, and then you're going to extend, straightening out. You want to make sure that you're lifting your leg high enough to squeeze the butt, and your arm's also going to be lifted. Then you're going to bend and straighten. So we'll do 10. So that's 2, 3, 4. Keep your core engaged so you don't arch your back too much. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Now we're going to keep the arm up, but we're just going to bend and extend the leg 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now keep the leg up. We're going to bend and straighten the arm 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Place everything down. Take a quick child's pose just for a breath or two. And then inhale, come up, back through tabletop, and we're going to do the other side. So you're going to start by picking up the left hand and the right knee, bend everything, and then extend it out. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep the arm lifted. We're going to bend and straighten the right knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Keep the leg straight, bend and straighten the arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place everything down and then sit back into a child's pose for about 2 breaths. And then inhale, come up through center. We're going to come into a high plank, so you're going to be on your hands and then on the balls of your feet. You're going to lift the knees up. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Make sure your quads are turned on, so you're pulling your kneecaps up your thighs. You can even squeeze the butt, and then pull the belly button up towards the ceiling. Lift your head a little bit, and we're just holding for about 20 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Good, and then we're gonna press back to a down dog. So you're gonna try to flatten your feet. If you're really tight in your hamstrings and you need to have a bend, you can have a bend in your legs. Otherwise, straighten them out. I'm just gonna hold this for a few breaths. And then come forward into a high plank. So here we're gonna do mountain climber. So you're gonna take your right leg, lift the foot off the mat, and then pull the knee in towards your elbows. And then switch. We'll do 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press back to down dog. Take 2 breaths here. And then come back into a high plank. This time we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna cross opposite knee to opposite elbow. So 1, you're getting a little twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Place the knees down. Take another child's pose. Take about 3 breaths here. And then inhale, come up through tabletop. We're gonna flip over onto our backs to come into the 100. So you're gonna lay all the way down on your back. And then your knees are gonna be right over your hips. We're gonna reach the arms straight out in front of us, lift them off the mat about 6 inches. Then you're gonna lift your head, curl your chest forward. So you're lifting your shoulders off the mat, and you're lifting from your ab strength, not from your neck holding you up. All right, so you can either stay here or extend the legs out, and we're gonna pump 100 times. So you inhale for 5 pumps, and exhale for 5. Inhale for 5, and exhale. If your legs are straight, really straighten them out. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 40 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Rest your head. Bring your knees into your chest. You can hold your knees wide apart and rock out from side to side. And then we're going to come back up into that starting position. So you're going to bring your knees over your hips. The shins are parallel with the floor. Arms are straight. You're going to lift your chest up. Your head is curled forward. So we're going to keep the knees bent this time. And we're just going to reach the arms up to the ceiling without dropping the shoulders down and back down. Pull the belly button down towards the floor. We're going to do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Take a second to rest. And then we're going to come right back up. So arms go forward, chest is lifted, shoulders are off the mat. This time you're going to squeeze your legs together. You're going to extend the legs out and in 10 times. So the arms are just staying forward. You're staying lifted in the shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. And rest. Hug the knees into your chest. And again, hold your knees wide apart and rock out from side to side. All right, this time we're going to place the legs or the feet down on the ground. I'm going to scoot back a little bit just so I have a little bit more room because I don't want my knees to be too bent. So I'm going to walk my feet out a little bit. And then from there, I'm gonna straighten the right leg out. So you want your right leg to be completely straight. My quad is turned on here. In order to keep it straight, I have to use my quad. And then I'm gonna glue the knees together. We're gonna do a single bent knee roll up. So your arms are gonna go up to the ceiling. You're gonna start to inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, start to curl forward, pull the belly button in as you continue to roll all the way up. Reach forward, and then roll down slowly, one bone at a time. That's 1, we're gonna do 6 each side. 2, 3, 4, try to keep the legs straight. 5, and 1 more, and 6. Good, roll all the way down, and then we're gonna switch. So this time take the left leg straight out, glue the knees together, and we'll roll up for 6. 1, slow on the way down. Good, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. 6. Good. Again, hug your knees into your chest. Rock out from side to side. And then we're going to grab the back of the legs and roll up to seated. All right, from here we're going to do what I call a wide knee crunch. So make sure you're in a firm on either side of you. You're going to start with your heels together, toes apart, and your knees are shoulder width apart. Then you're going to lift your knees or your feet off the mat. Your arms are going to be stacked on top of each other like this. I like to interlace my fingers. And the arms are going to be in between the knees. So you're going to lower all the way or almost all the way down. Legs go straight. And then lift all the way up. Knees come wide. So 2, 3, we're doing 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Good. Just take a butterfly stretch. Hold the feet together, wobble the knees from side to side. And then we're going to bring the knees back together and walk your feet out a little bit. So you have like a 90-degree angle right here. From here, we're going to do the elbow slip. So you're going to start with your hands right underneath your knees. So grabbing right here, kind of lightly. We're going to start really tall, and then we're going to pull the abs in, so pulling the belly button in, and slowly roll back. So you're curling the tailbone under, rolling back till your arms are straight. Then go a little bit farther, scoop the abs in again, and now we're going to slide our elbows down to the ground. All right, so find that. So you might lower down a little bit. Now try to stay here with your torso as you slide your arms forward. So that's 1. We're doing 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Good. Sit up. Take another butterfly stretch. And then we're going to come into a tricep dip. So you're going to bring your hands behind you. I like to keep my fingertips facing forward. You can also go on your fists or facing whichever way with your hands. I like to go forward like this. And then your knees are going to be bent. You're going to lift your hips up. You might have to walk your feet out a little bit. So you don't want your hips to be up here or down here. You want them to be right in between. And then from there, we're really going to bend from the elbows, so we're not just dropping down in the hips. I'm going to shift my weight back over my hands a little bit, and then we're going to bend and straighten 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sit down. And from here, we're going to come right into a open leg balance. So you're going to keep your knees bent. You're going to grab underneath your knees again. And this time you're really holding on. You're going to rock back slightly just so that you can lift the heels off the mat. Your heels are going to stay together. You're balancing on your butt in between your sit bones and your tailbone. So from here, you're gonna scoop the belly in and extend the left leg out. Bend that knee and extend the right leg out. So we're trying to balance while extending the legs out, and we're using the abs to help us extend the leg all the way while being in this position. So just go as straight as you can. Not everyone is flexible enough to straighten the legs all the way. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Drop the feet down. This time we're going to scoot forward a little bit. We're going to come into the rolling like a ball. So it's a similar position. You're going to grab on top of your ankles this time. Your heels are together. Your knees are shoulder width apart. You're going to hold on top of the ankles, lift the heels off again. So you're balancing just like before. This time we're going to start with the balancing position. We're going to scoop the abs in, then we're going to rock back to the tips of our shoulder blades, and then rock back up to balancing. So you don't want to drop your feet down. We'll do 6. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more, and 6. Come all the way up. Try to balance here. And then we're going to hold on to the right shin. So keep your feet up. You're going to hold on to the right shin, extend the left leg out as you slowly start to lower all the way down. So we're going to come into the series of 5 now. So scoop the belly in, elbows are high, knees really pulling in, and the left leg is going to be extended out straight. From here, you're going to switch. Make sure your shoulders are off the mat. We'll do 20. 3, switch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good, rest just for a second, and then come right back up. So this is gonna be double leg stretch. We're gonna hug both knees in, elbows are high, scoop the abs in, shoulders are lifted, reach the arms straight up to the ceiling, legs go out to 45. Circle the arms around, hug the knees in. That's 1. So inhale, reach up, legs go out, circle, exhale, come in. Inhale, reach up and out, just the arms circle, the knees just come right back in. 4, 5, we're doing 10. 6, 7, 8, keep the shoulders off the mat. 9, 1 more. And 10. Good. Hug the knees in, rest for a second. And then come right back up. So shoulders off the mat, chest is forward, legs go straight up to the ceiling. We're going to hold on to the right ankle with both hands. Left leg goes out. You're scooping the abs in. And then you're going to rock forward slightly. So you're pressing your calf towards your hands to come up a little higher. From there, you're going to pulse the right leg in towards you 2 times and then switch. 1, 2, switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And rest. Just for a second. And then we'll come back up. This time your hands are going to come behind your head. One hand's going to be stacked on top of the other. So you're going to bring that behind your head. You're lifting your shoulders off the mat. Head is coming forward. Legs go up to the ceiling. This is double straight leg stretch. You're going to lower the legs down and up. We'll do 8. 2. Just go as far down as you can. Sometimes it's just going to look like this. It doesn't have to be all the way down. Good. 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8. Good. Rest for 1 second. And then come right back up for crisscross. So this time your shoulders are off the mat, knees are into the chest. I'm going to bring the right elbow to the left knee, extend the right leg out, look back to the left elbow. So your opposite knee to opposite elbow. And then switch. And switch. Lift the chest higher in between each. And switch. That's 4, 5, we're doing 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest. Hold your knees again and rock out from side to side. All right, grab the back of your legs, roll up to seated, and we're gonna flip over, coming into a kneeling push-up. So we're gonna come on our knees, The hips are gonna go forward, so you're making a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. And then if your hands are right underneath you, walk them out a little bit. So they're just in front of the shoulders. All right, so we'll do 10 wide elbow push-ups. So you're gonna go down and up. 2 and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sit up for a second, take a quick little child's pose, just like a half child's pose. And then we're gonna come up into narrow push-ups, so more of a Pilates or yoga push-up. I'm gonna stay on my knees. You can come all the way up. I like to stay on my knees because I just don't have as good of form if I go onto my feet. All right, so again, this time we're gonna skim the rib cage with our elbows as we go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Widen out the knees and sit back into a child's pose. Take about 3 breaths here. And then inhale, come up through tabletop. And then we're going to come onto our knees. So we're going to do a kneeling arm series. So make sure you're sitting upright. If this is uncomfortable, you can also do this standing, or you can even do it cross-legged. I'm fine on my knees, so I'm going to stay here. So you want to be lifting tall through your waist, so lengthening through the spine. We're going to start by going straight out to the side. So we're going to lift the arms up and down 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it at the top. We're going to do 10 circles each way. They're medium-sized circles. 2, 3, and they're slow. 4, because the longer our arms are up, the harder it'll be. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Rest the arms just for a second. Shake the elbow or shoulders out. And then we're going to come up, but more at a 45-degree angle. So right up to a 45-degree angle, you're going to lift up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this time we're going to do 10 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip the palms, we'll do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop your arms down, shake the shoulders out. And then we're going to do 10 going straight forward. So 1, 2, make sure you're not slouching, you're lifting tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it lifted. Flip the palms. We're going to do bicep curls. So elbows are staying at the same height as they are now as you bend your elbows and straighten. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the arms out, bend them one last time. So you're going to keep them at 90 degrees. This is the last thing for the arms here. You're going to go out to the sides, Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then come forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, should be burning, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, good. Drop it, shake the shoulders out, and then we're going to come down onto our elbows, so not quite onto the back, so you're just going to come to the elbows, so you're resting here. So you want to be reaching forward with your chest, so you're not slouching down like this, you want to be reaching forward, and then you also want to have a pretty straight spine, so you don't want your low back to be really curled onto the mat. So I say stick your butt out to straighten your spine, and you're going to bring the heels together, knees are staying shoulder width apart, and you're going to really pull the belly button in so it's not bulging out, and that's going to help you engage the core. So we're going to do frog. So from here you're going to straighten the legs out, the knees come together, and then bend, knees go wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Rest. I just like to bend my knees into rest. And then we're going to rock slightly forward again so your spine is straight. Straighten the legs up to the ceiling. We're going to lower one leg down and up. So this is scissors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knees in, take another break. And we're going to do one more. So you're going to straighten the legs up. We're going to do 4 circles each way. So we're going to do hip circles, going over to the right, down, around, and up. And then reverse. To the left, down, around, and up. To the right. It's 2. And left, 2. And 3. And 3. And then one more each side. 4. And 4. Good. Bend the knees in. And then press all the way up so you have straight arms. Alright, so we're going to do straight leg tricep dips this time. You're going to straighten your legs out so you're on your heels. And then we're going to lift up. So make sure your arms aren't too far back, otherwise it's going to be really hard or impossible. So lift up. You want your hips to be lifted. Okay, I need my hands farther back a little bit. So lift up, and we're going to bend and straighten. Try and really just to bend from the arms and not just dropping the hips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sit up, and then we're going to lay all the way down. Actually, we're going to start here. Last exercise, we're going to do teaser prep. So you're going to start, I'm going to grab underneath the knees, I'm going to lift the heels up, bring your shins parallel with the mat. You can squeeze the legs together or keep them apart. And then from here, we're going to keep the shins right where they are, reach the arms forward. Try not to lift and lower the shins as you do this. You're going to roll down onto your spine. All the way down, and then roll back up. So try not to move the shins. Roll down, and back up. Do 3 more. Roll down, and up, and down, up, one more time, down, last one, all the way up. Good. Take a butterfly stretch, wobble the knees from side to side. All right, you guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys got a good arms and abs workout. Remember to check out my channel for more of my workouts and subscribe if you want to stay updated on when I post all my new workouts.